Alright, let me see if I can't show you how to fill out or request a PO for cash that you put out of your pocket. In this case, it's for a scale ticket. I'm going to go to Compose. Well, I already have it open, but let me cancel that. Whoops. Okay, it's Macro 13, a PO cash request. And as you can see, they're going to ask for a trip number, trailer number, date purchase, time purchase, vendor name, which is, Pilot, if you got it at a Pilot, and, so on and so forth. City, state, the amount, whether it's tolls, permits, scales, how much, and the invoice number. And you just enter your information there, and then here's the information you're going to get. This is a Laredo Cat Scales in Laredo, Texas. Let's see, there should be a time on here. Time 22:59. So it was 23:21. It was 11 o'clock at night on the 7th. Okay, let me finish filling this out. I don't have anything to hold my camera, that's why I got to keep pausing it as I fill this out. Okay, date purchased 0117, and the time was 23:59. They go off military time. Whoops, you got to hit the tab button, move it over. 23:59. And the vendor name, Laredo Cat Scale. Okay, we're gonna tab over. The city was Laredo, State, Texas. Whoops, there we go. And this was a scale ticket. We just hit the X to put an X in there. And what did they charge me for that? It was $11.50. Now I paid that out of pocket. Prime does reimburse you for scale tickets. Why I scaled this load is a couple reasons. One, it didn't have a weight on the invoice or on the bills they gave me, so I didn't know how much weight they put on the truck. And the tractor scale, I mean, I was like 31,000. Well, let's see, what did it end up? Okay, drive axles 27,680, trailer 31,700. Now, when I did this, the drive axles on my gauge in the truck was fine. It was showing about about the 27, but the trailer, excuse me, still getting over being sick. The trailer gauge was showing like 33.5 or something like that. I mean, it was just under 34,000. And there was no marks that the gauge has ever been calibrated or anything. So if I had the weight, I could have done the math and determined whether I was okay or not. But since I didn't have the weight, I went ahead and elected to get it scaled. I'd rather be safe than sorry. 3, 2. Okay, and that is it. We're gonna hit send. And if I did everything right, we should get a response with a PO. And then we can fill out the trip sheet. Come on. Hit me up. As you can see, my 10-hour break, my 10-hour break is over, but I only have an hour and 51 on my 70. So about 10:30 tonight, I get my hours back. I'm going to get like 9.5 hours, so that's when I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll at about 10:30, and that way That way, by midnight, I'll get my hours. Okay, there it is. Let's see if I was good. Invalid location. Date. So, let me see what I messed up there. Hold on. Okay, I redid everything, except this time instead of putting 2259, I just put 2200. Let's see what it does.
A new message has arrived.
Again, invalid location, date, and time entered. This is usually because you're misspelling something or whatnot. So I'll double check everything, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, is third time gonna be a charm? I just, instead of putting the Laredo Catskill, I put Blue Beacon, because I was at the Blue Beacon and I noticed it says Blue Beacon right there. Oh, let's see. If this don't work, don't know what to do. I'll have to call the fuel desk and see what the heck they got to say about this, because I'm doing, no, this happened once before and I can't remember what it was. It had something to do with the date or the time, just like it says, because it's a mismatch. But I'll get it figured out and we'll let you know. Well, what I did this time is I changed it from 2259, or 2259. I changed it to 10 o'clock in the morning. Maybe it's not understanding that military time or something. So we'll see if this does it. If this don't do it, then I'll call Prime and have them manually do it or whatever. I've had this problem once before and I can't remember what happened. Okay, there it goes. It went through this time. I know you didn't hear the Qualcomm go off, but it just popped in on my phone. So this should go off any minute because the app shows it. Okay, so we'll wait for the Qualcomm. So yeah, it was that date, the military time. It didn't like the 2300, so I just changed it to 10 o'clock. So, okay, so I started filling this out. I'll grab a pen here. And company driver, truck number, and trip number. You'll fill out, like in school, the test, you'll fill out the circles. And then down here you got out-of-pocket your driver name, driver code, and all this good stuff. Down here you got out-of-pocket expenses, which you'll see I've bought and fuel out-of-pocket for the reefer before because it wasn't an in-network place, and I didn't have time to go to an in-network place to put $20 worth of fuel in. So you put it there. Prime's never ever not paid me back immediately when I send these in. In other words, they've never, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? So you fill all that out. Now, lumper fee, you don't really pay out of pocket. You write a com check for, so you don't put nothing in there. I've never have, and they've never complained or told me to. So it's pretty simple. Let me fill it out and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and this is what this looks like when it's filled out. You got all the information there. You got name, driver code, the origin city and state, Laredo, Texas. There's the weight ticket with the PO number. And then what I do, and again, no one ever showed me how to do this, and so I did it my way, and no one's complained, and I feel like this is a good way to do it. I got the trailer number in there, but the delivery date, I put the date it's supposed to be delivered, and that's on the 10th, and then I'll put that it was dropped for a repower on the 9th. And then in destination city, repowered, dropped at Springfield Terminal. And then I'll put over here where it's going to actually go. But I need to get into my phone, one, to get the customer name and the destination. So that's why it's not there. And then I'll just scan this, and I don't have anything to film while I scan it because I use my phone to scan it. So I can't show you that, but basically it's self-explanatory on the app. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope this helps.